Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners. Best Cord Cutting TV, Before It's Tax Preparation, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, Casa Samtonieta Ingielapa, El Rey Lounge de Versalles, Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work, Monzon Brewing Company, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Owners Reps Puerto Vallarta, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. It is a pleasure to see you today on the first day of October. Oh, my goodness. It is almost time for the fall. I think the fall has started officially, but I don't feel it quite yet. Although it is a little cooler in the mornings, which is nice. I hope everybody's doing great on this Wednesday. I am super happy to be here on a day that doesn't have a lot of news, but that's okay. We'll make the best of it anyway. As usual, I look forward to your comments, and as usual, if you type a capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment, we'll be happy to bring it up later on. If you're watching live for the first time and would like a nice little welcome, feel free to type a capital letter N as in new, and we'll give you a nice little welcome. Well, what do you know? It was almost midnight. And as yesterday was about to turn into today, marking the end of September and the beginning of October, the Las Juntas interchange overpass was open to vehicular traffic. I'm trying to cue my Beethoven music, but I can't find it. There it is. So, will this make traffic problems go away? They still have to finish the darn thing. I read somewhere that it's still under construction. There's still details that need to be wrapped up. But according to the official report from municipal authorities, the interchange bridge opened. And from the photograph, it's clear to me that it is only a northbound operation. So if you're coming southbound, well, I don't know what's going to happen. I certainly hope there's a difference in traffic. We'll wait a few days to see what everybody has to say about this. And of course, believe it or not, it's been a year, and Mayor Munguía has been our mayor for a year as of today. How is he doing? You may be wondering. Well, even if you're not, you're about to hear what I have to say. So, Munguía has had some highlights in the first year. First of all, he has prioritized social welfare, launching programs like La Ruta del Bienestar, the welfare route, to bring essential services directly to community. And also the program Women Are Greatness, or Mujeres Grandeza, focused on empowering women through various support systems. His administration has made substantial investment in public works, including improving road infrastructure, expanding access to drinking water, and upgrading public places. I'm talking about all those Tuquilandia parks that seem to be cropping all over the city. And as far as economic growth, Puerto Vallarta continues to thrive as a major tourist destination with Mayor Munguía at the helm, and with his administration supporting initiatives to enhance the visitor experience and attract further investment. But it's not all pink and rosy for Mayor Munguía. He has had challenges and rectifications, certainly around the area of public safety. Despite efforts, public safety in Puerto Vallarta remains a concern, with ongoing challenges related to crime rates that the administration is working to address through increased police presence and prevention programs. Yes, there is crime in Puerto Vallarta, in case you didn't get the memo. There's also environmental concerns. Why? Because of the rapid urban development in Puerto Vallarta, which has led to environmental pressures, prompting the mayor and his government to implement stricter regulations and promote sustainable practices. And of course, he has all kinds of public scrutiny, and he has to face political opposition like any public office. His administration has faced criticism and demands for greater transparency from opposition parties and civil society groups, leading to calls for rectifications in certain policies and decision making processes. So, if you were to ask me, you know, he's got some points and he's got some, as we say in Spanish, some taches, some crosses, some X's, some good points, some bad points, but I think we're doing better than with the previous one. And of course, this October 1st, which is today, being his anniversary as our mayor for a year, he will present his first activities report, which is being prepared this coming Thursday. Did I say Tuesday? No, Tuesday. My bad. It will be on Tuesday, October 7th at 4 p.m. The central theme will be children, and this will take place at the International Convention Center. This will be Mayor Munguia's opportunity to tell his side of the story and give us his first annual report on how we are doing as a city and as a municipality. I look forward to hear what he has to say. And of course, I look forward to reading the analysis that will likely be provided afterwards by local political analysts. We'll have a look at all of that as it arrives. But I still like our mayor. Do you feel our mayor's doing a good job out there? Feel free to write some comment in your comments, and we'll take a look at them in a little while. Write some comment, write a comment. That's what I'm trying to say. And while you do that, let us take a quick look at the weather forecast just to see what's going on out there. Oh, Snarky is feeling wordy today. When I tortured you, would you rather have your left or your right eye scooped out with a melon baller? Ha ha. You know, I have a melon baller and it is one of my favorite kitchen gadgets, but you didn't need to know that. I just love making little balls out of fruit pieces. Anyhow, it's 29 degrees right now, feels like 34. Humidity is at 75%. And our weather forecast for today says mostly cloudy skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 51%, a high of 32, and a low of 24. That's for today, Wednesday. Tomorrow we can expect mostly clear skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 40%, a high of 32. What's going on with that? And a low of 24. And then on Friday, mostly cloudy skies in the morning with rain in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 61%, a high of 31, and a low of 26. So the lows are getting lower, the highs are remaining, but still, I can start to feel changes in the weather, or maybe it's just wishful thinking. What do you say? Are you feeling cooler in the mornings and at night? Let me know in your comments. Meanwhile, I have three bits of news about animal well being. The first one being that Puerto Vallarta's Animal Welfare Department has announced another neutering clinic to take place this Thursday at the Pitillal River Walkway. That's next to the Pitillal River. There are 25 spots available, and if you want to take one of those spots, it says here that it is advised that you arrive before 8 a.m. With your kitty, which should be older than 4 months of age without having had any food for the last 8 hours. Dogs must be leashed, and cats should arrive in an housing. And of course, your kitties have to be in good health. Your kitty and your doggy. Your pets. What am I trying to say today? So this is happening on Thursday in a couple of, oh, that's tomorrow. Hello. And then, of course, we have updates per project. Thanks to Banderas News, we have updates on the shelter, virtual adoptions, and upcoming events, which include the return of Kitty Bingo at Nacho Daddy starting on November 5th. And last but not least, we had already announced this before, but as long as we were talking pets, we might as well have a little reminder. Christ Church by the Sea has announced a blessing of the animals to take place on Sunday, October 1st, this Sunday at 4 p.m. The church is located within Plaza Genovesa in the hotel zone. And we are pretty much ready for chit chat. But first, let's have a look at this for the first time.
You think the Swedish sensation ABBA is the story? Think again. Behind every glittering hit, every unforgettable hook, there was one man at the piano, Benny Andersson, the mind, heart, and soul of ABBA. Before ABBA, he was already crafting melodies filled with both joy and melancholy. With Bjorn, he created a songwriting partnership like no other. Together, they built a sound that conquered the world. But Benny's journey didn't stop when the spotlight dimmed. From chess to Christina, from pop genius to folk traditions, Benny kept writing, kept healing, kept surprising. Now, join music storyteller Paco Ojeda for a music appreciation evening that reveals the story you haven't heard. Benny, the mind, heart, and soul behind ABBA, at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work, Thursday, October 9th at 5 p.m. Tickets are 300 pesos per person, available at the front desk. Don't miss this special evening of discovery.
Yes, yes, yes. And of course, needless to say, I've been listening to Benny Andersson's music nonstop. And with music, it is fascinating because the more it's like going back to your favorite book and reading it again, or your favorite movie, or your favorite Netflix show. If they are well produced, if they are productions of substance, you're likely to find new and fascinating, in this case, sounds in the music. And of course, um, Benny Andersson has been such a prolific, such an amazing composer. And it's easy to take it for granted when you think about all those ABBA songs, but there is so much meat in his music. And I'm truly hoping I'll be able to convey that to each and every one of you who attend my presentation. And now, let us take a look at your comments. Good morning, everyone. So nice to see you. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Well, you guys are all over the place, and that is the best place to be. La 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 la. Laura, this can't be about me or about. I don't understand that one, so I'm gonna skip it. Robert says, "Love the mayor." Well, I like the mayor. You know, I mean, he's just the simple fact that his PR engine is more verbose than the previous administration. I mean, we get a lot more information from Mayor Munguia's press office in a week than we would get from the previous mayor in a month. So that alone, from the point of view of being a common citizen, an ordinary citizen in Puerto Vallarta, and wanting to find out what's going on, it's a huge improvement. And it makes my work amplifying his news for you a lot easier. Let's see. This is Bob Barker reminding you to help control the pet population. Wasn't Bob Barker the Price is Right person? Did he also do PSAs? I didn't know that about Bob Barker. I love it. Rabbit. I read Rabbit at the beginning, but I was not sure what that was about. What was that about? Everyone say out loud, Rabbit. Do this on the first day of each month, and you'll have a good month with good luck. Oh, I'm confused. So, do I choose to say what I want the rabbit to say? Like, can I say, Rabbit, fix me breakfast, and that'll give me good luck? I'm not understanding this ritual. Maybe I'm dense. Logan, can you explain this to me later on today? Because I'm being dense. I don't understand it. Ah, good Lord. And Lynn says, haven't heard this since my freshman year roommate said it, and that was many, many years ago. Rabbit, rabbit. We need the good luck for sure. Well, rabbit, rabbit, give me good luck. And I hope that works. Let's see what else. I was so happy that you asked about this yesterday, Laura, regarding ABBA. Laura says, I forgot about that Latino inspired one. They did, forgot the whole name. Huge hit, the Chiquitita. Well, it's, how do I explain this? There's the United States and Canada, which are big pop music producers in the world. But I'm not, and of course, England, of course, England, Canada, the United States, big English language pop producers. But there are other countries and there are other competitions. For example, in Europe, the Eurovision pop competition is huge, and there is a lot of music that comes out of Europe, pop music that makes it big in Latin America, just because, and it doesn't make it so big in the United States and Canada. I don't exactly understand why, but that's just the way it is. And as far as ABBA is concerned, they were huge. Otherwise, why would they record a couple of their songs in Spanish, which is really fun to listen to, by the way. Linda has a good point. I've seen more of your mayor than I have from where I live. He seems to be earnestly trying. Well, I don't know where you live, Linda, but yes, our mayor has been very public, which is not bad because he's good looking. And he's engaging. He's engaging with people, which is lovely. Paco, if you put my calendar up, you'll be seeing me all month. I don't mind that at all. Quite the opposite. And Robert asks, the bridge is only for going north, isn't it? And the answer is yes. It's an overpass anyway. Well, yes, that's what it is. I would have thought that they would do a northbound and a southbound overpass, and I thought that's exactly what they were going to do, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Again, we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks as they finish detailing the overpass, and we'll see what happens with traffic flow once vehicles get used to this new modality, and hopefully it will improve. It can't be any worse than what we've been struggling with for the past few months. And with that said, I think we are at the end of today's broadcast. Thank you so much for keeping me company for half an hour, or almost half an hour. Thank you so much for supporting our projects. There's a lot of good stuff going on behind the scenes that I'm excited about, and that should be showing up in the next few weeks. So I'm going to leave it at that. In the meantime, I thank you. I thank you for your company. I thank you for your trust and your friendship, and for being an amazing cluster. Have an amazing day. Oh! No interview today at the Spotlight, but today's interview is going to be recorded tomorrow. I'll tell you more about that during tomorrow's broadcast. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.